I came home early with Thai food and caught my wife in our bed with another man. Chapter 1. The sight that shattered everything. The house smelled like vanilla candles. A soft tune, some lo-fi jazz, flowed gently from the kitchen speaker. It was the kind of calm domestic melody I used to love coming home to. That day I was 2 hours early. My last client had cancelled, and for once, I figured I'd surprise my wife, Natalie. I grabbed her favorite Thai takeout and thought maybe we'd share an unexpected afternoon nap. Just the two of us tangled up in peace and comfort. I didn't text, didn't call. Just walked in humming, keys in one hand, the warm bag of food in the other. Our golden retriever, Cooper, didn't even bark. He just lifted his head from the couch like nothing was off. But something was off. The front door had been left unlocked. One of Natalie's red heels lay on its side by the staircase, alone. No sound came from upstairs. No, "Hey babe, that you?" No laughter. No usual clatter from the kitchen. Still clueless, I walked upstairs, expecting to throw open the bedroom door and surprise her with lunch and love. What I saw instead burned into my brain forever. Her legs were tangled with someone else's. A man, bare and sweaty, his back arched, face buried in her neck. Her eyes snapped open when she saw me, wide, terrified. Her mouth parted like she was about to scream. But it wasn't her voice I heard first. "Yeah, baby. I'm the man," the guy moaned, still mid-thrust, completely oblivious to my presence. I saw red. The Thai food slipped from my hand. I don't even remember doing it. The next thing I knew, I had grabbed him, both hands on his shoulders, and yanked him off her like he weighed nothing. He hit the floor hard. Naked. Son. He scrambled to grab his pants, muttering something about a misunderstanding. Natalie screamed my name like I was the villain. I didn't care. I punched him once. I don't know how many times. I dragged him down the hallway, through the stairs and out the front door, completely naked and bleeding. A neighbor's kid shrieked. Someone shouted. Dog barked. None of it registered. Natalie stood at the top of the stairs, wrapped in a crumpled bedsheet, sobbing. "Wait, please let me explain." But I wasn't ready to listen. Not yet. Chapter 2. The quiet before the collapse. I didn't yell. I didn't argue. I didn't even ask why. I just walked into the kitchen, picked up the spilled takeout, and dropped it all in the trash. "Bring rolls." Thai. Jasmine tea. The bottle shattered. Glass sparkling on the floor like broken trust. Upstairs, Natalie wept. Not apologizing. Not pleading. Just crying. Like she didn't even know which mask to wear anymore. I went to the hallway closet and pulled out my old gym bag. 10 minutes. That's all it took to pack up the pieces of a life I thought we built together. Chargers. My passport. My hoodie. A framed photo of my late mother from the nightstand. Cooper followed me room to room, tail tucked between his legs. Even he knew something sacred had just cracked. As I zipped the bag shut, Natalie appeared in the doorway. "Please," she whispered. "Just talk to me. I can explain." I raised a hand. No yelling. No screaming. "I'm not gonna ask why. You made your choice. This is mine." She looked like I'd slapped her. And maybe I had, just not the way she expected. "I didn't mean for it to happen," she stammered. "It's not what you think. You invited him into our bed, Natalie. Into our home." She dropped her eyes. Shame, guilt, maybe both. I should have left right then. But something inside me made me stop at the door. "I don't know what kind of man you thought I was. Maybe someone too boring. Too safe. Someone who'd just forgive and forget. But I'm not that man. You'll see." Left. And I didn't slam the door. That's how she knew. The storm was only just beginning. Chapter 3. The Ghost Strategy. Betrayal in movies is loud. Dramatic. Explosive. But real betrayal seeps in like mold behind pretty wallpaper. Told no one. Not my parents. Not my best friend Noah. Not my boss who sent 2 texts that night checking in. Letting Natalie think I was wounded, broken, gone quietly into the night. That was the first part of my plan. Step 1: disappear. I stayed in a converted loft above my college buddy Malcolm's garage. No rent, no questions, just a stocked fridge and solitude. Then I locked down everything, changed my number, burned the SIM, froze our shared savings accounts. Didn't drain them, just enough to trigger panic. Cancelled our upcoming vow renewal. No refund. Didn't matter. Watching her dream ceremony vanish into mist. Worth it. Then the final move: I resigned. Walked into my job and handed in my notice. I was on track for partnership. My boss looked stunned. Why? Personal reasons. Natalie had no idea. I'd been investing in crypto since 2020. Quietly. Successfully. I had enough saved to disappear for a decade. She thought I needed her. She had no idea she'd married a man who had already outgrown her. Chapter 4. The Blueprint for Ruin. Natalie's identity was built on appearances. Instagram perfect love, career milestones, curated brunches, inspirational quotes. That's what I would burn. Not her bank account. Her image. Step 1: the leak. I made a burner email and compiled screenshots of text messages from her phone. She never noticed I had synced access. Footage from our discreet motion camera in the bedroom, installed to catch a porch thief. Instead, it captured moans and murmurs and her voice whispering his name. I converted everything into a neatly labeled PDF. Recipients: her boss. Family first workplace. Her church group leader. Her father, a retired Marine who once told me, "If you hurt my daughter, I'll bury you." Subject line: you deserve to know. No commentary. Just facts. Chapter 5. The Social Collapse. The dominoes fell fast. Her Instagram went private. Her Facebook disappeared. By week's end, I heard from a mutual friend. Natalie had been put on leave to handle personal issues. Translation: her company was cutting ties. Her father sent me an email. "I misjudged you. I'm ashamed. Thank you for being a man about it." I didn't reply. The silence said enough. Then came her voicemails. Text: please. Please, I made a mistake. I'm falling apart. I wanted her to feel it, the silence, the waiting, the dread, to wonder who else knew, to realize she didn't just cheat on me. She threw away the best thing she ever had. Chapter 6. The Final Blow. Her new guy. His name was Tyler. Wannabe influencer. Gym selfies. Hustle quotes. When I dragged him naked out of my house, I thought he'd disappear in shame. But no. He bragged. Said I was weak. That Natalie had upgraded. So I made him next. From a burner Instagram, I posed as a woman looking for coaching. Flirty DMs. Vulnerable questions. By day 7, he was sending gym mirror pics and explicit promises. I screenshotted everything. Then sent the entire chat to Natalie. No message. Just proof. That night. Voicemail: raw sobbing. He cheated on me. He used me. I destroyed everything. I didn't respond. Not out of cruelty, but because the mission was complete. Chapter 7. The Ashes and the Afterglow. 3 months later, I was sipping espresso on a Barcelona rooftop. The sun was setting. I wasn't waiting for apologies or betrayal anymore. I'd sold the house. Mentored a few startups remotely. Life was quiet, full mine. Then, at 3:41 a.m., she sent one last message. "You were my home and I set it on fire. I don't expect forgiveness. I just hope that one day when you're happy, you remember the version of me that once loved you." Even if I buried her in my selfishness. I didn't reply. Because forgiveness wasn't mine to give. Redemption. That was her journey now. Final note. If you've ever been betrayed, humiliated, made to feel small for loving too deeply, you don't have to scream. You don't have to break things. You don't have to get even. You just have to walk away and let the silence speak for you. Because healing is the sharpest blade of all. Was this revenge perfectly justified? Leave a comment below. And if you know someone who needs this kind of closure energy, share it. Subscribe for more raw, powerful stories. 'Cause here, every lie meets its reckoning, and every betrayal finds its shadow. Stay sharp, stay strong, and stay tuned.